my drama and I am the football virgin. So far, I've had a go at playing football. I've watched a match with some of my friends, been to Wembley, watched the Champions League final in a pub with some crazy fans, and got some tips on how to be a proper football fan from one of Britain's most recognisable fans, John, Portsmouth Football Club, Westwood. John told me that I should go and visit my local club. So here I am in my hometown of Bristol! Okay, so I'm going to visit both Bristol City and Bristol Rovers, meet some fans, maybe even get a cider, and basically learn as much as I can. I'm excited, let's do this. So you guys left me some great suggestions on what I should do while I'm here. Mr. Dan Roz 97 said, take the Ashton Gate tour. So here I am. So I'm here at Ashton Gate, the home of Bristol City, with David here, and he's going to show me around the place. So David, when was this stadium built?
1904 was when Ashton Gate was first started as our stadium. It's obviously changed a lot over the years. For example, 1941, this stand here, the Williams stand, was completely destroyed by German bombing, was burnt to the ground in a fire, so clearly that had to be rebuilt. Yeah. So a long history of football here in South Bristol.
And how long have you personally supported the team then?
My mate Tony was a massive Bristol City fan. He said, oh, you come down and watch the City, so I did. And it was actually a Bristol City Bristol Rovers game, my first game. Okay. So there was kind of the passion and the excitement. That's right. And so I chose, and obviously I chose the right one.
Did they win that game?
They did actually, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They're clearly the bigger and the better team.
I interviewed John, Portsmouth Football Club, Westwood, and he told me that it's really important to support your local team.
I think it is really, really important. And what irritates me a little bit is you see lots of little kids wandering around Bristol in Manchester United and Chelsea and Arsenal and Liverpool shirts. Support your local team. We've got a great side here on your door. I'd even rather see people with Bristol Rovers shirts on than even though they are a non-existent non-league team, at least they're a local Bristol team. So this is the tunnel.
Yeah.
So on a match day, what happens is the two teams will be in the changing rooms there. The referee's got a little room just off to the right there. 5 minutes before kick-off, he presses a button on his room and it rings a bell out in the corridor, and that's the signal for the players to come and line up.
If you could give me 3 tips on what I should do to become a football fan, or that typically football fans do.
So I think firstly, you need to drink cider.
Okay, I do actually already, so
excellent.
that's one down.
You have to be able to, use obviously certain set expressions, all right my babber.
All right my love.
Yeah, exactly, all of those things. And most importantly, you need to be able to sing the Bristol City song. 1 for the Bristol City, 2 for the boys in red, 3 for the fans down Ashton Gate. We'll follow till we're dead, me boys. Follow till we're dead.
Woo! Nice. So I've met Dave, I've taken a tour of the stadium, and I think before I leave I need to get one last piece of memorabilia, a Bristol City scarf. So David did a great job at showing me the City ground, but I still want to go and look at the Rovers Stadium as well. Jack Manning left me a comment and said, check out the Memorial Stadium and get a pasty. So here I am at the Bristol Rovers Memorial Stadium. I'm going to go and have a closer look. Right, so I'm in the stadium now and there's nobody here to give me a tour, so it looks like I'm going to have to give myself a tour around. The only guy I can actually see is the grass cutter, so let's go and have a look. And this is like a stand, and as you can see there's no seats, so yeah, you have to stand up when you watch the match, it seems so. But I think it would probably help the atmosphere a bit because you don't get the boring people that are sat down and like, yeah, I don't like this. Everyone has to be standing up and everyone has to get involved. Love that, love that. Swing the ponytail. Nice, nice. This stadium's actually used as a rugby stadium as well. So this big thing here is an ice bath. In the olden days, in the old times, they used to bath together. my God, Pasty Shack! It's closed! Ooh, pitch! I'm on the pitch! Okay, so I've been to both the grounds, I've got both scarves. I think it's time for me to go and meet some fans and ask them who they think I should support. Okay, which football team do you support then for Bristol?
Bristol Rovers. I support City more.
I support Bristol City.
Bristol Rovers.
How come you support Bristol Rovers then?
I've done ever since I was a boy.
Because my father's brother played for them.
How come you chose City over Rovers?
My late uncle was from Brislington, supported Bristol City all his life, and
you kind of followed
I
in
just
the path.
followed him.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I actually found a pasty from this shop behind me. Do you support Bristol City or Rovers at all? No, neither. Right, so I'm not getting anywhere with this. I think I should take Football Judgy 94's advice, who said, look into who your family have supported and, yeah, follow their path. So I'm going to meet my uncle who supported Bristol Rovers all his life, get a cider and see what I can find out from him. Okay, so I'm in a pub now with my uncle, finally got some cider. I can ask you now, why Rovers?
Well, they're our local team, Maya, for a start.
How long have you personally supported Rovers?
Since I was about sort of 8 or 9, I think. My brother, your dad, was the one who initially got me supporting them, and then, yeah, they've always been the sort of underdog in Bristol out of the two teams.
Do you think City is a better team than Rovers, skills-wise?
Not at the minute. In recent years, they haven't been, purely because City have had more money and managed to invest in their team and stuff. City have got better, but saying that, they did get relegated last season, which is fantastic news, but they are still a bit better than Rovers and a league above. So.
Do you know why Bristol Rovers are called the Gasheads?
Well, I'm a gashead, and the reason why they're called gasheads is because the ground was originally by the gasworks. The fans who used to go to watch the games could smell the gas from the gasworks, basically.
Okay. Give me 3 things that you think every football fan should be, like 3 tips that I need to learn.
3 tips you need to learn is always support your team, whether they're winning, losing or drawing. Try and go to as many games as you can. 3rd thing, if you go to the games, sort of wear your scarves and whatnot.
Wear your kit.
Show your colours. And really, you're a gashead because 4th reason.
An extra 4th.
That's your birthright, because we're all gasheads in our family.
Yeah. I've had such a lovely time in Bristol. It feels really nice to be back in my hometown. But I still don't have a clue what football team to support. I feel like I need a lot more advice before I make a decision. Tom Pricey left me a comment saying, go and see Tom Deacon and ask how you can be the ultimate fan. And Yusuf Taha said, Tom Deacon and Maya! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So who better to ask about being a football fan than the Eurofan himself? Please leave me your comments and let me know what I should ask Tom about being a proper football fan. Subscribe to Copper 90. I'm gonna finish my cider and I'll see you next week.